Hey, this is Jesse at Red Raccoon Games, and I'm here with another installment of Tabletop Terms, and today I'm going to tell you about worker placement. Worker placement is one of my favorite board game mechanics, and it's one that I have a lot of people, when I mention it, not know what it means, even though they might have played a game that uses it. So worker placement is a game where there are multiple actions that can be chosen on a person's turn, and you have workers. They might be meeples, figurines, tokens, some kind of piece for the game that you place to claim that action. Typically, this means that once an action's been taken, that spot can't be used by another player. So while it's not directly competitive with outright attacking another player, there is some competition in terms of denying other players from being able to take those actions. This makes it really popular for those who want a competitive game, but not something that's very cutthroat. One of the earliest examples of a worker placement game is Kaylas, which here we have the re-release that came out a year or two ago. And this was actually the first worker placement game I played, even though I didn't know that term at the time. One that's very popular that folks think of is Agricola. And Agricola is definitely a little bit on the crunchier side of worker placement, where you're building a farm and whatnot. One that's been super popular and definitely easily accessible is viticulture. And viticulture, you are running a vineyard, and so your workers are literally the workers of your fields. There's also a lot of these are bigger boxes. There's also small worker placement games. Things like Tiny Epic Dinosaurs, or Thieves' Den, or Fallout Shelter. One of my absolute favorite games is Argent. And this is a worker placement game where your workers are your research assistants that work under you at a university. And I think that's hilarious. And that's what I've got for worker placement today. So if you would, give us a like and a share and a subscribe. And if there's a term that you would like to have defined because it's something you don't really know what it means, or you've never had it defined well, or you can't decide, throw it in the comments and we'll take a look, and it might be in a future video. Have a good one.